Hello. Afternoon, it's John. I'm in Carlow town, and call in. I just come in off the motorway, and I'm just going to make a quick call in to the workhouse burial ground in Carlow. It's up behind the Institute of Technology, so it's up here somewhere on the left. I haven't seen it before, but from the maps it looks like it's accessible from this side. It seems to be fully bounded. I expect it to have its own gate, and there's trees planted on it, I think. Up here, I think, past the engineering works. It's Carlow IT in there on the left, and their various sports facilities. Never come in this road before. There's a pitch, rugby. Oh, school on the right. Turn in for the engineering works, is it? No, that's Carlow. Sugar, mightn't work. Okay, this is it here on the left. So how am I going to get in? Oh, it looks like I can get in right. Shaw's Warehouse. Can I park here? Across the road. Like the gate will open. It does a lock on it. We can look from the gate anyway. We're having lovely weather. If you're in Ireland, you'll know that. If you're not, then I'm guessing it'll be nice to see the blue skies in Ireland. Put it on. I can never remember if I've locked the car. Okay, new gate, railings. Burial plot, and what looks like a pot. Yeah, that's just it. Alright, she's a long burial ground. During the Great Famine, boiler pots were distributed throughout Ireland by the Religious Society. Similar to the one we saw the other night in Donegal, but it doesn't have the lugs for hanging off. 1847 to 1928. So she continued in use, and it's erected by the Carlow County Heritage Society, National Heritage Day 1993. And they have a good sign here. Os Béarla agus Bugánín sa Gaeilge. No, half and half. The new Irish Army decided the workhouse was a better location for them than their army barracks. Residents were moved to the army barracks and it was renamed the county home. It's said that there's upwards of 3,000 people buried here. There were over 1,300 people in the workhouse in 1847, and people came from a radius of 16-kilometre radius. So it's all very short grass. There's a long central avenue. Boundary wall is nicely made. High one's that end, and then there's these fastigiata yews and a couple of freshly planted ones. The grass is nice and short, so if there's anything here we should see something. Doesn't look overly filled. Celtic cross in the middle. Far wall looks like it's a gate, so the workhouse would have been straight on from us here. Box hedge. There's a path here perhaps. Let me come around. IHS. Can't see any inscription on it. Birds are sitting on the top, as birds will do. So I'd expect to see 1840s related burials, and then if she continued in use as part of the workhouse until the 1920s, then we get burials all the way up through there. And going off what I think is a central path, I'm heading over here. There's a big dip there. What's that? You wouldn't know now if there's limestone in these places. You could get limestone hollows and things like that. But there's a great big hollow in there. So I'm not sure. Carlow is big, as it was a county town for Carlow, but she's gone very big now. Lots of housing here. I think people commute up to Dublin. Cherry blossom, is it? And then in the corner, birches. Somebody has a chair. The end wall then isn't super, it seems to be more of a cobbled together. Alright. Old Bochty Iron Gate. No, it's not that old, it's a cross on it. I don't know what's over there, we'll have a look. When I get back. Great big site, so it is the length of a hurling pitch. What's that, 110, 120 metres? It's not the width of a pitch though. And there's lots of undulations in this. I'd kind of be expecting to see lines of single graves for the later period. There's another kind of a circular hollow here in front. Can't see the screen, turn them off. Wall over there, oh, he's been heightened, so there's concrete blocks added from there down to here. Go back onto the central path. Like, if we're not seeing lots of single graves, maybe what they were using was single grave shafts multiple times. These common graves I'm talking about, where you might get 3, 4, 5, 6 coffins into the one grave. I don't know how deep you can go. If I get a chance in the next few weeks, I might go to Glasnevin in Dublin, where they have the top end system for common graves in the children's burial ground section there. Here we are in the centre. I'm not sure we see some graves. There's something in here, but that might be paths. Now we're going down into an undulation here. Coming back up. It's not really shouting out, but there's lots going on. I'm not seeing patterns. I had to make a guess. I'm saying we potentially have these kind of square or rectilinear trench graves, or pit graves I was calling them. You know, it could be, you know, the 3 meters by 3 meters, that kind of a thing. My eye isn't picking up linear trench graves. Although I remember when I looked at the Google Earth for this, I thought there might be something down here. Now there is a scar in the grass, but it's not 2 meters wide. It's only 1 meter wide. There's an oak tree has been planted here. And here's a sign we didn't see. In memory of all who were buried here and all who died during Alberta Moor. Erected by the AFRI Action from Ireland in association with Carlow County Council and IT Carlow. So it's interesting to note that here, what's AFRI Action from Ireland? Some kind of development charity, I suppose. And whereas when you saw a political nationalist kind of a vibe going on, lovely granite on top of the limestone walls here. So I imagine that's your Carlow granite. It's famous for its granite. And we were seeing, if that's a central path, there's potentially something in there. Okay, very well kept. Good effort made by the local heritage group. Interesting walls. Features aren't shouting out to visually, but there's definitely undulations in it, which means there's a pattern there, so LiDAR would be a contender. Alright, I'm heading to Dublin setting up a job, so I'm going to keep going. I'll say so long for now. Okay, bye.